Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Peyton.
I'm Jose.
And this is VolunTales.
Today I will be reading a book about mice. Mice are one of my favorite animals because I am portraying one in the performance coming up this summer, and I feel it necessary to get into character. And mice are just fun because they're little and they scurry around. So, today I will be reading Mouse by Mouse, A Counting Adventure by Noonan. One mouse sits alone in blue. Her friend joins her. That makes two. Look, two says, it's time for tea. Then they party with mouse three. Three mice eat and nap and snore. Please wake up, shouts frantic four. Four cries, hurry, look alive, we must go and rescue five. Mice climb high on snacks and sticks. Help arrives, it's Big Guy 6. Saving five from Sweet Mouse Heaven, he calls for help from Super 7. Now Heaven pours into a plate. Floats are brought by Lifeguard 8. Swimming, sailing, feeling fine. Watch out, here comes Diver 9. Mice drip dry and snack, and then they say cheese for Tiny 10. Mice head home at end of day and dream beneath the Milky Way. The end.
Cats, guinea pigs, dogs, birds. I like owls and elephants.
Fox.
My favorite animal is definitely a red panda.
Hi! So today I will be reading a book about a pig, which happens to be my favorite animal, just because they're nice, friendly creatures and they're fun and just cute. So this is Rufus Goes to School by Kim T. Griswell. Every day, Rufus Leroy Williams III turned the pages of his favorite book. He looked at every picture. He made up stories to go with them, but he could not read the words. Rufus knew just what to do. He would go to school and learn to read. But first, he needed a backpack. Early the next morning, Rufus scuttled down the street to school. He peeked through the front door. Then he trotted down the hall to the principal's office. He was greeted by the principal's secretary. Principal Lipid's secretary knocked on his door. "There's a pig to see you." Rufus stepped forward. "My name is Rufus Leroy Williams III, he said. "I have a backpack and I am ready for school." The principal shook his head. "No pigs in school." "Why not?" asked Rufus. "Because pigs track mud in the halls," said Principal Lipid. "They turn their drawings into airplanes. They play leapfrog in class, and they start food fights in the cafeteria." Rufus frowned. "But I have a backpack." "Makes no difference," said Principal Lipid, and he showed Rufus to the door. Rufus Leroy Williams III really wanted to go to school. and he knew just what he needed. A lunchbox. Right before lunchtime, the secretary poked her head into Principal Lippid's office. "The pig is back," she whispered. "My name is Rufus Leroy Williams III, he said, "and I have a backpack and a lunchbox. I am ready for school." The principal folded his arms. No pigs in school. "Why not?" asked Rufus. "Because pigs knock over the block towers," said Principal Lippid, "and they hide under the teacher's desk. Pigs draw stick figures on the chalkboard," he waggled his finger at Rufus, "and they chase their classmates during recess." "But I have a backpack and a lunchbox," Rufus frowned. "Makes no difference," said Principal Lippid, and he waved Rufus out the door. Rufus Leroy Williams III really wanted to go to school, and he knew just what he needed: a blanket. During nap time, the secretary opened Principal Lippid's door. "Sir?" Rufus Leroy Williams III brushed past her. "I have a backpack, a lunchbox, and a blanket, and now I am really ready to go to school." The principal sighed. "I told you, no pig." "Wait," said Rufus. "I will never blow bubbles in my milk or finger paint my classmates. I will not stand on my head during nap time or leave nose prints on the windows. I will come to school every day." "Sorry," the principal shook his head. "No pigs in school." "But I have a backpack, a lunchbox, and a blanket," said Rufus. "Is that all?" asked the principal. Rufus frowned. What else could he need for school? "I have this." Rufus held up his favorite book. "And I want to learn to read it." "Ah," Principal Lippid smiled. "That makes a difference." He escorted Rufus out of his office and down the hall. "This is Rufus Leroy Williams III, Principal Lippid announced as they entered a classroom, "and he will be joining your class." "Hooray!" shouted the boys and girls. Rufus Leroy Williams III put away his backpack, his lunchbox, his blanket, and his favorite book. He was ready for school. Rufus loved learning the ABCs, especially the letter P. He loved learning the 1, 2, 3s. He loved lunchtime and nap time. But Rufus loved story time most of all, because it gave him room to dream. The end.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a goat, E-I-E-I-O, with a baa-baa here, and a baa-baa there, here a baa, there a baa, everywhere a baa-baa. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a zebra, E-I-E-I-O, with a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here neigh, there neigh, everywhere neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a mouse, E-I-E-I-O, with a squeak, squeak here and a squeak, squeak there, here squeak, there squeak, everywhere squeak, squeak. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a spider, E-I-E-I-O, with a here and a there, here, there, everywhere, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a donkey, E-I-E-I-O. With a hee-haw there and a hee-haw there, there hee-haw, there hee-haw, everywhere hee-haw. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had an elephant, E-I-E-I-O. With a woo-woo here and a woo-woo there, here a woo, there a woo, everywhere woo-woo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a rabbit, E-I-E-I-O. With a hop hop here and a hop hop there, here a hop, there a hop, everywhere hop hop. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Wait, how did all of y'all get out here away from the farm? Hey.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Wonderful.
I'm going to read a story about an elephant, and I like elephants because they're adorable. This is How to Catch an Elephant by Amy Schwartz. 3 cakes, 2 raisins, 1 telescope, and a pair of tweezers. That's what you need to catch an elephant. First, pack up your equipment. Then, ask your Uncle Jack to bring you to the place where elephants go. On the way, he'll tell you 3 things. Remember, elephants are crazy about raisins, he'll say, and elephants hate cake. And, in a pinch, don't forget your telescope. Say thank you to your uncle and wave goodbye. Now you are alone. Carefully find a raisin in your pocket. Place it on the first cake. Now climb a tree and wait for an elephant. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Snip, snip, snip. It's the elephant. Stomp, 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 stomp. He smelled the raisin. Elephants are crazy about raisins. He pops the raisin into his mouth. What? No more raisins? Only cake? Elephants hate cake. The elephant's great big ears flap back and forth. His long trunk switches from side to side. Stomp, stamp, stamp, stamp. That cake is flatter than a pancake in Topeka. Make sure the elephant is gone. Then quickly unpack the second cake. Fish the second raisin out of your pocket and put it on top. Then scramble back up your tree and wait. Snip, snip, snip. He smelled the raisins. Elephants are crazy about raisins. He's eating it. What? No more raisins? Only cake? Elephants hate cake. The elephant's great big ears flap back and forth. His long trunk switches from side to side. He lifts his right foot and his left and his right. His whole body's twitching and swaying. He roars. Be careful up in that tree. Pray that you don't have any cake crumbs on your fingers. You are alone in the jungle with a very angry elephant. Stomp, 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 stomp. Stomp, stomp, stamp, stamp, stomp. That cake is flatter than a tortilla in Topeka. Open your eyes. He's gone. Fast. Jump down. Take the last cake out of its box. Shimmy back up to your branch. Stomp, 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 stomp. Where's the raisin? Hold your breath. Hold on tight. There are no raisins. There's only cake. The elephant was mad enough the first time. He was mad enough the second time. But now, the elephant roars. He jumps on that cake. He jumps on it and stomps on it and stamps on it. He rolls on it and he howls and he trumpets and roars. You are in a pinch. Uncle Jack, help. But wait, remember your telescope. No, the other end. That's right, the wrong end. Now, the elephant is the size of his toenail. He is teeny. Grab your tweezers, climb down the tree, pick up that elephant, and button him into your pocket. And that's how you catch an elephant.
I would have to say an octopus.
My favorite animal is a giraffe.
My favorite animal is a jaguar.
I'd have to say a tiger.
An alligator.
My favorite animal is a koala bear.
What's your favorite animal, Clyde?
A duck! That's what I am! But wait.
Today I'm going to be reading about my favorite animal, and that is the tiger. I like tigers, one, because it's orange and that's one of my favorite colors. Two, because it's a really big cat. So this book is Tiger versus Nightmare by Emily Tetri. Here's their house. They're talking at dinner, and then Tiger asks, "Can I be excused?" His father says, "Yes, Tiger, you may be excused." And the tiger asks if he can have some extra food for the monster under his bed. His mom tells him that he can feed it, but as long as the monster does not leave a mess, he'll have to clean it up. "Thanks," Tiger says. "My monster never leaves messes." "Oh, they're so cute at the age," a family friend says. "Oh yes, Tiger always comes up with stories. I think she's just growing and is hungry. The grown-ups all think that you're my imagination monster." "Ooh, curry. Thanks," the monster says. "Do you really think we'd get to hang out and play every night if they knew I was real?" Yeah, good point, Mom," Tiger says. "Are you done with your curry yet? We still have to finish our game from last night," Tiger says. So they play their game. Tiger and Monster brush their teeth, and Tiger goes to sleep. The next day, Tiger comes home. "I'm home," Tiger says. "We're in the shop," his parents calls. Tiger goes to the kitchen to grab a snack. "So this monster of yours, is it scary?" his mom asks. "No, it's my friend." "And how long have you had a monster for a friend?" his mom asks. "Well, I don't know exactly," the tiger says. "As long as I can remember. It was supposed to come scare me when I was a baby, but the monster didn't seem that it was fair to scare a baby. Monsters gotta scare something though," the tiger said. "So it scared away my nightmares for me. So now I usually bring in some dinner and we play games, and then I go to sleep. It keeps the nightmares away," Tiger says. "Ah, so we're feeding a monster as well as our daughter," his dad says. "As long as it's keeping the nightmares away, it's probably worth it." "Definitely. Does your monster have any dinner requests?" "It loves curry, and it loves tacos. It's not into stew, though." "Huh. Funny those line up with your favorites." "Dad, those line up with most people's favorites. Stew is terrible," Tiger says. That night, "Do you need us to check for monsters under the bed?" "No, I told you, the monster is my friend." Right, silly us." Tiger closes the door. "Well, remind your monster to brush his teeth after dinner." And so they continue to play, and then Tiger goes to sleep, and Monster keeps the nightmares away. Every night, Monster would eat, they would play, and then Monster would keep all the nightmares away. They always did the same thing every night. Monster is scaring away very scary monsters from being nightmares to Tiger. Monster scared everything away with ease. Monster scared another scary thing that is bigger than him. One night, a very scary nightmare comes. The scary nightmare throws Monster away to the side. Monster gets scared. Monster hides under the bed. Tiger has a nightmare. The next morning, Tiger was confused. The last time she had had a nightmare, Monster had been on vacation. She'd have to wait until nighttime to ask what happened to Monster. Was never around during the day. It was a very sleepy day for Tiger. He's sleeping in class, he's sleeping in the car, and he was sleeping at dinner. So, did you go somewhere last night? Tiger asked Monster. Monster replies, that I had a nightmare last night, and you keep those away. Where were you? Tiger asked. I don't know. I guess one just slipped through somehow. Don't worry, it won't happen again. Tiger brushes his teeth and gets into bed. Tiger goes to sleep. The same nightmare comes and throws Monster to the side. Tiger wakes up and it sees the nightmare. It tells Monster to get under the covers. They were safe under the covers for that night. They prepared for the next night. Soothing tea for easy sleep? Check. Relaxing bedtime stories for sweet dreams? Check. And I found armor for you. A helmet, a shield, sword. You got this, they say to each other. And Monster stays awake. Tiger goes to sleep. The same nightmare comes, and they hide under the sheets again. The next night, Tiger didn't know what to do. Well, it's just that it's coming from your mind, right? All nightmares do. Tiger says, I know it can't actually hurt me. But even so, when it shows up, it's so scary. Yeah, it's weird how that works. He looks at Monster. Okay, I can do this. It's my turn. They came up with a plan. Tiger is woken up. He says to the nightmare, you're in my head. You're not real. The nightmare attacks Tiger, but it goes right through him. You're in my head. You're not real, Tiger taunts. The nightmare goes through Tiger again. Tiger says, see? You're not real, he yells at the nightmare. The nightmare is blown away, and the nightmare pops out of the distance. Tiger and Monster celebrate together after they have defeated the nightmare. From that night on, they would play games, fend off nightmares together, and go to sleep together. Both of them. The end.
That's it for today. How about we sing our goodbye song?
My hands say thank you with a clap, clap, clap. My feet say thank you with a tap, tap, tap. Clap, clap, clap. Tap, tap, tap. We roll our hands and say, see you next time. Have a great summer.